Alright, this is the moment I've been waiting for. Yes. Is there anything better than Nishiki? Come on. Trying to get it with one hand. Come on. Oh, yes. 5-inch Nishiki Super Cans. I wonder if these will be better than the Nishiki Blast by Raccoon. Well, only one way to find out. What is up, fellow Pyro Fanatics? It's Pimp Daddy 28 here. And today I'm going to show you guys my second stash update for my July 4th, 2020 Firework stash. So I went to American Fireworks yesterday to pick up a few items, picked up some consumer stuff along with 1.4 Pro items. The Pro stuff isn't pictured here, but I'll probably get to it at some point later in this video. I do want to mention that there are a couple items, mainly that shell kit and that shell kit. That did not come from American Fireworks. That's something, those are a couple of shell kits that I picked up a few months back. So I just decided to toss them into this stash update rather than do something on its own. So we'll start off on the left over here. We got 500 gram cake by Pyro High called Nice Grass. It's a 20 shot cake. And I believe the effects are on the side over here. We also got pictures of the effects, and we got a firing pattern that's straight up. Number of shots is 20. Color on the 1 to 5 scale is 4. Noise level is a 5. Height is 4. And duration is 4. Don't know why they didn't just say the time, but anyways. For the performance here, we got 20 shots of color and brocades along with whistles. Nice. And also we got the barcode scanner here if you guys want to see it on the, I guess, the Pyro High website. I don't think there's anything else on the left. Oh, actually there is. We got ground report, aerial report, stars, whistles, brocade, color peony, and a finale. And that's pretty much the effects that you will see in this cake. I've never seen a cake that had effects on both sides of the cake. All right. All right, over here, this I did not pick up from American Fireworks. This is just a shell kit that I picked up to add to my fireworks, or should I say my canister shell comparison for 2020. We got the 5-inch Super Max Extreme shells. This is by Windmill. You get 24 different 5-inch canister shells. I don't know if the effects are listed on the back. They might be. So here are the effects listed on the back of the 5-inch Super Max Extreme shells. We got the A set, the B set, and the C set, and finally the D set. So you guys could just pause the video if you want to read through the effects. All right, over here, we got another cake by Pyro High. This one is called CBD, Chronic Boom Disease. It's a 500 gram cake, 25 shots. And there's the barcode scanner if you guys want to see the video on the Pyro High website. I think the performance is on the side over here. All right, we got a firing pattern is up, and I think it's also angled. I'm not positive, but I think it's just up. We got 25 shots. Color is a 4. Noise level is a 5. Height is a 4, and duration is a 4. And a performance description is, this one is intense with 25 shot fan with double crackle mines and double crackle breaks. So it is an angled cake. It isn't just straight up. All right, so on the other side of the cake here, we got, it pretty much mentions what effects you will see in the cake. We got ground report, aerial report, crackle, star mine, color peony, and finale. I don't think you see a ground report. It may be just typo. I don't know. I'm not positive, but I guess it is what it is. All right, so over here we got a box of canister shells called Neon Canister Shell by Neon Fireworks. Now, I don't think the effects are listed on this box. I think the back is the same as the front in terms of the artwork and whatnot. but you do get 24 different shells. We'll probably do an unboxing for this shell kit at some point, either before the 4th or maybe after the 4th. I'll do an unboxing for it because I only have a few days left and we're getting kind of close to the 4th. Trying to cram as many videos as I can. So anyways, over here we got a whole case of the 5-inch Nishiki Super Cans by the very new heavyweight Fireworks. This is a new brand at American Fireworks. This is actually their own in-house brand, similar to AFW with WF Boom. So they started bringing in some of these items from Heavyweight Fireworks just like right before the 4th last year. And so this is more so advertised as like a 2020 thing more than a 2019 thing, even though they kind of did give like an early sneak peek last year. But these shells are definitely new for 2020. This is the first year that these shells came through. And 2020 seems to be the year of the Nishiki effect. And I personally thought 2019 was the year because there was quite a bit of Nishiki effects going on out there. But 2020 has already blown 2019 out of the water in terms of the Nishiki effects. Every brand you see pretty much is coming out with their own version of the Nishiki canister shells. Raccoon started it. Now everyone's trying to copy off of Raccoon Fireworks. So we got 6 boxes in this case. I think you get 12 shells with each box. Definitely can't wait to see what these shells look like. I've heard from several people that told me that these shells are actually better than the Raccoon Nishiki Blast shells. So I definitely we'll definitely have to wait and see if that will hold true in this year's canister shell comparison, because Raccoon Fireworks Nishiki Blast is the 2019 champion. So they're the reigning and defending canister shell comparison champions. All right, so next we got a Pro Pack artillery shells by Pyro Planet. This is the C pack. I think they have like 4 different packs. There's like A, B, C, and D. This was basically an online order, so I really didn't know which one I was going to get. So I got the C pack. You get 6 different shells in this box. They're actually not in a sleeve or anything. They're kind of loose. It's they have the tube kind of and the shells jam-packed in there, so it's kind of new. I've never seen that before. But at any rate, they will definitely be in the canister shell comparison this year. They do list the effects on the side here, and you could just read them off by pausing the video. All right, so next we got the 2020 Excalibur shells, all new with a very new shell kit, new artwork, new design. Well, maybe not new design, just a little bit of touch-up on the artwork. But nevertheless, it's still a good thing. I mean, there was nothing wrong with the original box, but Excalibur, the Excalibur shell kit itself has looked the same for so long, and maybe it needed a little bit of a touch-up. Now, I'm sure many of you have noticed that 5-inch Excaliburs also came out this year for 2020. I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% sure, I'm about 95% sure, those are pretty much the 5-inch growlers that came out last year. I think they just decided to rename them as Super Excals for this year. So I personally, I mean, I would have stuck with growlers, but regardless, if you find either shell kit, definitely recommend that you pick it up. I couldn't find the 5-inch cans this year, so, and I really tried. I really wanted to get those to put them in my comparison. Hopefully maybe somebody will carry them around my area for next year, and then I could finally put those in my comparison. But we do have the 2020 Excal, so we're keeping the tradition going of putting the Excalibur shell kit every single year in the canister shell comparison. All right, over here we got a couple of 200-gram cakes. We got Evil Clown by Cutting Edge. If you guys remember, I demoed a 500-gram version of this cake a few years back, but I think that one was by World Class. I don't think it was by Cutting Edge. So with this one, the performance is right here. We got green comet tail to white glitter with crackling. All right, next we got a cake by Maddox Fireworks called Smoke Trails. This is a daytime cake. It's a very, very unique item. Definitely, I'm glad they came out with something that you could light off during the day while you wait for the night to kind of get your show going. But this cake, from what I know, it actually, the one unique thing about it as well is that the breaks kind of sound like blockbusters. I'll leave that for your interpretation, if you know what I mean. But definitely wanted to just kind of see this cake, want to see what it looks like and how it sounds. So this is a 16-shot cake. I don't know if the performance is written on the side somewhere over here. Yes, it is. We got 16 shots of vivid color smoke trails to loud, crackling, great daytime effect. And here's the rating system. Just pause the video to check it out. And they actually have pictures of the effects themselves. Isn't that nice? It's just smoke, but I guess they felt the need to put pictures for it. All right, this is not from American Fireworks. This is a shell kit that I picked up a few months back. It's called Fear of the Dark by Pyro. These are regular 4-inch canisters, but they do hit pretty hard from what I know. So definitely wanted to kind of toss these into the comparison this year. And obviously with Pyro, you always get satisfaction guaranteed. All right, next we got a 500-gram cake called Fighting Rooster by World Class. It's a 30-shot cake. This is a very similar cake to Mardi Gras Parade from WF Boom by AFW. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed in my WF Boom stash update, but for the first time in about 7 or 8 years, I have not picked up a case of the Mardi Gras Parade cake, which was formerly known as Mardi Gras Fiesta. There was just so much new stuff at WF Boom this year, and I wanted to try out as much of the new stuff as I could, so I opted to pass on the Mardi Gras Parade cake. But I did get a very similar counterpart to it with this cake, Fighting Rooster by World Class. Very similar cake, pretty much the same firing pattern and everything. It's just the only thing different is the colors are a little bit different, but otherwise it's pretty much a very, very similar counterpart to Mardi Gras Parade. All right, lastly over here we got a pack of skyrockets. This is called Patriot. I've gotten these rockets before by World Class. My intent was actually to get the Stinger rockets by World Class, but they were sold out, so John opted to replace those with these rockets. And these are pretty good. I've tried these before. Very, very nice rockets. I had them in my skyrocket comparison, in one of my comparison demos that I've done for the skyrockets. But I definitely recommend these rockets if you guys are in the market for skyrockets that are actually good. Alright guys, well, this is pretty much some of the 1.4 Pro stuff that I picked up. I already taped up the E-match to it and everything to kind of get it ready for my 1.4 Pro Pyro musical that I plan on doing for this year. Pretty much similar to last year's show. Picked up like, I think, 9 or 10 comets, along with, I think, about 10 single-shot shells. They're somewhere underneath there. I kind of tied them off all to the sticks already. So also got some cake slices. I think these are 6 different ones. I plan on getting more from Pyro dudes. All this stuff over here, what's in this box, and these cake slices I picked up from American Fireworks. But I do plan on picking up a pretty decent sized 1.4 Pro order from Pyro dudes Fireworks. So, and here are some lists of the effects for these cake slices. I'm just going to kind of scroll through them so you guys could just pause the video and look at them. Again, you need a certification for the ability to purchase 1.4 Pro. You have to go to some of the classes, or actually it's a class that American Fireworks offers for free every year at their demo. You just sign up for it, go to it. Class is about a couple hours, but you go through that, you pretty much have your certification for purchasing and using 1.4 Pro items. So definitely recommend that for anybody who's around in the northeastern Ohio area, or if you're coming from out of state. It doesn't matter. So that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed the stash update, and I'll see you guys next time.